The ghetto when it's tough, in the hood ain't making enough. They usually end up brutally. Guns bust, somebody's taking the cuffs. Shit change, gotta make it adjust. Chasing bucks that are chasing the nut. Might look light, but I'm heavy, nigga. They ain't the cut. Heavyweight too, they can get touched. Platinum in the aromatic, rose in the cut. Managed to handle the rock with no J in the cut. 15 with an AR and a can of tuck. 2 chopsticks, my favorite deluxe. Make the neighbors get up. Make sure you got some paper put up. Get you a safe, find a place where it's safe to put up. Trade 1857 in the trace to pull up. Big rounds for the.
Alright. Oh. Okay. Fix that. Fix my chair. That was Young Chris. I don't know why I was acting up a little bit, but that speaker don't get that much bass, but you know your boy always got some good technology on him. So before I even kick it off, I got to start off with at least one song. So that's what I'm going to do. Hold on. All right. Salute, G Money, salute. Now let me just see if I could get this rolling, because I got to get into my groove a little bit. Let me just back it up a little bit. Don't know if it's coming on. Yep, working much better.
The ghetto when it's tough, in the hood ain't making enough. They usually end up brutally. Guns bust, somebody's taking the cuffs. Shit change, gotta make it adjust. Chasing bucks that are chasing the nut. Might look right, but I'm heavy, nigga. They ain't the cut. Heavyweight too, they can get touched.
Young Chris. Philly in the house. Philly. That's how them Philly cats get down.
Make sure you got some paper put up. Get you a safe, find a place where it's safe to put up. Trade 1857 ain't a trace to pull up. Big rounds for the waist to pull up. Bitch, how I hate to pull up. 6 trades, big bodies, and lots of bodies. Kamikaze, I'm coming solo. Ain't no Illuminati, I'm a Some may say he underrated, they still ain't get the respect that he do. They underpaid niggas cross. Snakes in the hand, they betray them. Suck the blood out of nigga and still want you to save them. Fleas on fluffy, I had to shake them. 5-star nigga, I come from steak. Gotta love me, baby. Even the suckers, they can't handle. See this fuck me and go back to a hubby, I can't date them. Niggas give them and can't take them. Hot shit, doctor, paramedics can't make them. Shoot them like tape. Nigga, you cannot fade them. This ain't an arcade. Every day, till y'all play when we be shooting. True space using. Duct tape and fuck waiting. Burn them like Satan. Eliminating. They no discriminating. We erasing them, showcasing the white shit. Taking them, son of thing for them.
Woo! What up, y'all? It's Young Chris. Gotta get into this blue room real quick. What I call the blue room. That's Young Chris right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Good artists. I always got to support the underground artists that displaying that real hip-hop straight off the block. You know, that's just how it goes, man. That real hip-hop. Not that bubblegum commercial hip-hop. Not that sucker hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? But what I wanted to talk about today is over 5. I'm going to add a 6th player in there. But let's just focus on five. Five players that could be asking for trades this upcoming season. All right. One, of course, is Dame Dollar himself. He's unhappy with the way the Portland Trailblazers been adding players. And don't be surprised if he's one of the guys that asking for, hey, I want a way out. He may be one of them dudes that say, hey, it's time to go, and I want to leave. So he's one of them. Number two is Karl Anthony Towns on Minnesota. He definitely should ask for a trade. I think sooner or later he's going to ask for a trade. It's only a matter of time. Another one is Zion Williamson, perhaps. He's not going to – if he doesn't take that bag from the New Orleans Pelicans, he could be a guy that looked to bounce early because that's the team that drafted him. And he still wasn't interested in it. And there's rumors of another guy on this list, Ben Simmons. Okay, now imagine if Ben Simmons asked for a trade because he has already, though. But the Minnesota Timberwolves look like they want Ben Simmons. Now, if they get Ben Simmons, then I think Karl Anthony Towns might stay because you have Anthony Edwards, Karl Anthony Towns, and Ben Simmons. You could build around that. So that's not much of a bad look. You know what I'm saying? Bradley Beal, even though he's tremendously loyal to a fault to the Washington Wizards, a lot of people are saying, hey, we want this guy to move on. We want him to be on a franchise where they actually growing a little better because the Wizards, they're going in circles. They don't know what they're doing. And it's just a bad situation for the Wizards, man. And he's a guy that should ask for a trade. That doesn't mean he go to a team where he could try to, stack the deck. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying go to a decent, solid team where they prioritize winning first. You know what I'm saying? That should definitely be a team on your list that you look forward to. Be like, hey, I want to compete with that team. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to talk about that in other NBA news. So hold on for a sec. Let me just see what I'm doing here. I got to get this link going in. And then we could just invite y'all cats up in here, man. And y'all could talk about where you think certain players are going with their careers. Is it a good move to stay? Is it a good move to leave? A lot of good basketball talk to talk down. Tomorrow is more preseason NFL games. You got boxing on tomorrow. I'm not going to be ordering that fight, but if I got a way to get it illegally, hell yeah, I'm going to get on that. Yo, what up, Kid Trump?
Man, what's up, man? Salute.
What's good, son?
Nothing much, man. Better go ahead.
Hell yeah, man.
Trade Bradley Beal. Call it a day.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, hey, I know that's your team and all, but hey, man, they haven't been making good franchise moves. I mean, the least they could do was just let the guy go.
That's what
you know what I'm saying?
But I mean, he loyal to the soil. I mean, we got Spencer Dinwiddie.
Yeah, you do. That's it. That is. You do got Spencer Dinwiddie. That is true. What's up, Hoop?
Yo, what it do?
What's up, son?
Ain't nothing, man. What they talking about, man? What they talking about? Yo, Trunks, what up?
Salute, man.
Word.
Yo, man, like this, this shit is so crazy. Like, I can already tell, like, this NBA season gonna be whack as hell already, you know?
Word.
Is that because LeBron gonna sweep through the finals?
Don't forget the Brooklyn Nets too.
That's true.
Like,
I heard the Lakers might get Rondo though.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. Yeah, that looks like. Why is it every player that's on getting buyout is always linked to the Lakers? It don't matter if he's a superstar. He could be a role player. He could be a guy across the street, a cab driver. Oh, he's rumored to go to the Lakers. How many people is going to be rumored to the Lakers, man?
Hey, let me say this, man. If they do get Rondo, this is my opinion.
Yeah.
I think they should probably bench Russell Westbrook, man.
Well, bench Westbrook if you get Rondo.
Westbrook
But
gonna fuck up the whole Lakers.
probably
He gonna
think
fuck
about
everybody up.
it. One,
Mm.
Westbrook ain't going for that shit.
You think Westbrook gonna have that ego? I got to get my triple double.
Hell yeah.
Mm. Yeah, it's kind of hard
he
to think that
can't
he's
with
going to
that
trade.
team.
He's going to change after all these years.
Like LeBron James think he's slick. LeBron James trying to use, like he's gonna try to use Russell Westbrook to go out there and play every night while he sit back and chill. You know,
Word.
that's what he's trying to do because you know Westbrook gonna play hard.
Word.
And this nigga trying to sit back and get an
But he
easy
can't
win.
shoot.
While AD, huh?
He can't shoot.
I mean, listen, man. Now that he's on the Lakers, you know the type of calls and shit he's gonna be getting now.
Word. But yeah, man. Rondo's not the type of guy that he could play in the regular season, though. He gonna come. His worth is gonna come in the playoffs. At this point, you're just getting him to play in the playoffs.
That's true. I give you that.
Yeah. So he ain't gonna get that much burn in the regular season. You know. But yeah, man. Says you a Wizards fan. Where should Bradley Beal go then?
Philly.
Philly?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Philly just seemed like that team that's open to everything. Like they got so much potential, but they just never reach it. They're missing that one play that could take them over the top.
Yeah, but I'm saying like this, man. I think they should probably like, do it like this, right? Like they should probably like find some way to trade Tobias Harris, and then they can still probably keep Ben Simmons, man. Because I don't think Ben Simmons is a bad player. He's not. He just, I just joke around with him, but bro,
that last playoff performance though, man, offensively,
get that nigga out of here.
Yeah, but you can trade a player that's great offensively like Damon Bradley, and you could just tell like Ben Simmons to focus all on defense and rebounding and play making some situations.
Yeah, see, but the thing is Ben Simmons not there just to do defense. He's supposed to be an all-star. He got to do both.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And he's supposed to be a second option. If you're gonna still say, hey, just be a defensive player, reduce him down to a role player because that means he's limited. Because all-stars are supposed to be able to do multiple things.
Yeah, but I'm saying like if you get a player that's highly caliber, you can just tell that player to focus on playmaking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you
in some situations you can let Ben Simmons ball control, play make, but
word. That be reducing him to a role player. Yo, what you think of Ben Simmons? Scrub or potential?
Nigga scrub.
He said
huh? Yep. Get that nigga the fuck up out of here.
You said what?
That nigga scrub. That nigga the fuck up out of here. Yeah, grown ass man afraid to shoot the ball and shit. Like them all-star selections, I don't even know how he even got those. Like,
word.
Nigga can't even average 20 points in a season. He got the ball in his hands like 80% of the time.
Word. So he's been an all-star 3 years in a row since 2019.
That shit is crazy. I don't know how.
Word.
But he got to get traded, man.
Hell yeah. He's one of those guys that got to get traded. Now, the other guy I had on that list is Zion. I think Zion should stay with the Pelicans. I think they could rebuild on that. But from the looks of it, look like he ain't happy in New Orleans. But if I'm Zion, I stay in that franchise, man. I got Brandon Ingram. You could build something with them guys.
Thing is, Zion he's not that impactful yet. Like he doesn't know how to win yet.
Oh yeah. He definitely going to do them baby steps.
Like you got certain players that's flat out special. Like I say, Tim Duncan
Right.
come in the league and straight make the playoffs or win a ring like that. Derrick Rose is one.
You are.
You know, straight up
Word.
special. Shaq, he come in the league, make a all-star. Listen, man, you gotta be a special player.
Yo, Shaq was a beast from the jump, son.
Yo,
They was calling this guy
so
like a
was Tim
top 50
Duncan.
by his second year.
Yo, bro, it's true, and so was fucking Tim Duncan.
Yeah.
Like, Tim Duncan was an all-star his rookie year.
Words, that's crazy.
Crazy, bro. You feel me?
That nigga came into the game beasting.
Certain players got the juice, like Derrick Rose. I give it to the boy.
Right.
Yo, I'm telling you, listen, he's in my top 5 point guards of all time. Because if
Derrick
he
Rose?
ain't get injured, if he ain't get injured, I know he would have been. So I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna knock him because I know if that boy ain't get injured, I know where he would be.
Right.
Feel what I'm saying? And I think us as fans, like, you know, man, like when a player is at his peak and he get injured, we kind of forget about them, and that's fucked up.
Word.
Because if that boy ain't get injured, what that nigga would have been?
Yeah, man, Derrick Rose would have been something special.
Yeah, he would easily be, I'd say, a top 20, top 15 player of all time. The way he was looking, like, you feel me?
Word.
And he's only projected to get better. And just watching him play, bro, like everybody talking about Steph Curry, he was way more excited than watching Steph Curry. D Rose had his own little era. Like everybody's going crazy for D Rose.
Hell yeah. Yeah, he got that when he won that MVP, bro. He had a lot of juice. He had a lot of juice.
Even his rookie year, he almost beat Boston.
Word. Well, hell
D Rose D Rose would at least have like 2 rings or something. That
hell
boy
yeah.
was nice, bro. Like, listen, man.
That playing style kind of killed him though, because he got a lot of people said it was the shoes, but I don't know, man. Them shoes was hurting though, son. They was mad light, but they hurt your feet. I don't know if you ever bought a pair.
Well, then you know that could have been it.
Word.
You know, but you got to give it to D Rose because if he ain't get injured, you know what his career would have been. You know where he would be at right now.
Hell yeah. Hey, yo, Kid Trunk, you ever cop a pair of Derrick Rose?
Nope.
He said no.
Well, like, I mean, like,
I'm not trying to say nothing wrong with them. I just never cop a pair.
Word.
My time of bowling, my favorite pair of basketball sneakers all time is Adidas Pro Models. The high top.
Oh, that's what's up. Word.
Nah, Google them. They was popping from like 2007 to like 2010, bro. Like those was the sneakers.
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
The Adidas Pro Models, and I used to love the Nike Hyper Dunks.
Well, ain't that Kobe's?
Huh?
Those are Kobe's, right? The Hyper Dunks?
I mean, like Kobe got a version of them.
Oh.
But
okay.
you know.
Yo, Kid Trump, what you ball in? What's your kicks?
Shoot, man, I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. The shoes, like I be getting, that's like basketball shoes. They like $100 or something, $200. So I don't really play basketball with them. I just get the Nike.
You wear it for fashion. You wear your basketball kicks for fashion.
Yeah, I got some Jordan 10s I be playing basketball with. You know.
Okay.
Nah, you need some real basketball sneakers, bro. Like real ballers got real basketball sneakers. Like I said, ask any baller from 30 to 25. They gonna tell you about them Adidas Pro Models or the motherfucking Nike Hyper Dunks. I'll tell you, man. I used to be going in with my mouthpiece, like.
Word,
it's a wrap, man. Forget about it.
Word.
Yeah.
I hear that, man. But yeah, man. I had a couple of them. I never had Kobe's though. I had Derrick Rose's. I had a pair of LeBrons, but them joints, I had a pair of LeBrons like blue and like light blue and white. But them joints was heavy on the foot. So
Oh yeah,
I rock those
the
numbers.
best the best LeBrons was like the Soldier threes,
Yeah.
like like the one with the two straps.
Oh yeah. I remember those. The ones in the
Those are
past,
only,
son. Don't I think they like design those for like dudes at like 6'9" or something because them shoes was heavy.
bro. Like those were the LeBrons that I balled in. Like I had two pair of LeBrons. I had the big ass ones that shaped like a boat.
Mm,
Where like they just tied together, and them shits is so hard to get on. Remember, they
word.
shaped like a Titanic.
Word.
Yeah, like I had those shits is mad heavy. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. I had a
I gave them
couple of
shits.
joints.
But I gave them shits away. Like LeBron sneakers is not good to ball in, really.
Word.
Like really overrated. Like the Soldier ones was the best ones because they was light.
Word.
But like other than that, them shits was a waste of money, bro.
Word. What about you, Kid Trump? What kicks you have, man? You say you had some Jordans, so hit me up with some. Well, which ones you got? My favorite is a 91, the 91 Jordans.
I got
Which one?
I got the Bread Fours. I got I got purple phone. I got okay. Those not Jordans. I got the
Mm,
Jordan 3 Cyber Mondays. I got the
Turn it down, Shawnee.
huh?
mm,
Yeah, I got the I forgot what they call, but it's like an elephant print Jordan 3, but it's blue.
okay.
It's not
All
all
right.
blue, but it's blue, black, and gray. Hold up, man.
Man,
I
I like
got
them. I had the pair of the black and red 91 Jordans. I loved it those, son. Those was nice, light on the foot, everything.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got a lot of Jordan. My Jordan game is crazy. I ain't gonna front.
Word.
I got the Jordan 1s, but the Jordan 1 flight. No, not they're not flights, not flight. Hold up. But they red, white OGs.
If I show you my Jordan collection, you like, what the fuck? Like I got
Word.
the Concords, I got all the
Damn.
Damn.
my favorite ones are the 11s. Those are the best looking Jordans. You ask me, the 11s.
Are they good? But for me, my opinion, I feel like Jordans like they're not really the best for basketball shoes unless you go to like the
Nah, they
later
not.
versions. The later versions.
Like
Mm.
the ones to play basketball in, it's like the 12s, the
Oh, but the 12s,
11s.
I got the 12s. I got the 12s, but they feel like a boot, man. Like they cuff your whole foot. The same with the 8s.
Nah, the 8s, hell no, they ain't got no cushion, no nothing. He's just a dub. Hell no.
I'll be like, how Jordan be doing this, man? Like,
Yo, word back.
Where is that?
Back in the day, that's a yo. Listen, like I mean, like the 11s is good, the 12s.
Word.
Let me see anything from the 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The 10s is the best ones. One of the best ones to ball in.
oh yeah, the
Word.
contents got like a lot of flexibility.
Word. Hey, yo, remember Stephon Marbury came out with his kicks? Niggas used to
Oh,
clown
them
you.
shits was so
Niggas
cheap.
used to clown you in the hood if you had a pair of Marburys on.
Starberry.
Remember them, Joy? You from New York, who? You know how it is.
Yeah, I
You
know.
be like, yo, you got Marburys on, son? Word.
Them shits is basically some Converses. Them shits is so thin.
Word. Hell yeah, man. But I don't know, man. I'm kind of out of the loop. I do like some Kyrie Irving kicks. I like the little burgundy red joints that he
Oh
had.
yeah.
Yeah.
His shoes good for basketball, bro.
Hell yeah, yo, his juice is tight. It's like it's great for like people that play that style of basketball if you're a guard.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I love me some Kyrie kicks, you know.
Yeah,
Word.
I always wanted a pair of LeBron 12s, man. Like, yo, are they good for basketball?
LeBron 12s. I don't yo, who you know what LeBron 12s is? I can't recognize them.
Nah.
Mm.
Turn it down, Shorty. Turn it down.
Yo, is it the kicks that you scrap on or do you got shoelaces?
They got the little octagons on the bottom of it.
Please go the way down.
Oh, okay.
Let me check.
I tell you, David said he needs some KDs. I can't even recall KD kicks, man. So I don't even know. So.
Look.
No, I don't like Dame Dollar kicks. I know those are kind of ugly. At least in my opinion, they was kind of ugly. But yeah, man.
Where these ones I had, I'm gonna send them to you. These were the best LeBron kicks the ball, and these was the ones I had. Let me send them to you. These exact color. Oh my god! I used to be cooking in these right here.
Oh, you sending it to my phone?
Yeah, I ain't even gonna hate. These was my Jones.
All right, let's see. Oh, yo, remember them Carmelo Anthony joints, them red joints? I like to those.
Yeah, like, his shit was Jordans.
Yeah, it was sponsored by Jordan.
I'm gonna send it to you in a popular color so that these shits will ring a bell to you. You'll be like, oh, I remember these. Yeah, these was the most popular color, I think, right here.
Damn, I'm trying to see if I get it.
Let me see.
Hey, Hoop.
Yo. You see him?
And listen, not just Hoop.
Okay, yeah.
Prince. Yo,
what's
man,
up?
I think for like Zion, I don't think he should ask for a trade. I think this is time to he can prove himself more with the ball in his hands. You know what I mean? He can be more of a playmaker.
That's the thing. I'm saying he should stay on that franchise because I think he could develop on that team. And yo, they're moving in the right direction. They got young cats, you know. Just develop them guys, man. Them guys gonna be tight.
Yo, them shits was fire, right?
Hold on. Let me just see if I get it.
Check both phones. I'll send it to both because I know how your phone be acting.
Well, yeah, my phone be acting up, man. I don't know why I don't be getting your messages, huh? Okay, let me check the other one. Oh, okay, yeah. Them joints is tight, huh? Them joints is tight.
Yo, those my favorite ones, man. I love it.
Did you ball in them joints?
Huh?
Did you ball in them joints?
Yeah, I never wore them for fashion. Not no fucking bro.
Oh, okay. Nah, because some people just be like, you just heard Kid Trunks. He just be wearing them joints for fashion.
Man, ain't no way you could wear a pair of LeBrons for fashion.
Word. Maybe the low cuts. Maybe the low cuts. You throw some jeans on it.
You bullshitting.
Word. Oh, he bounced, son. He'll be back. Probably his Wi-Fi dropped. Right. He said, Tay Davis said Kobe kicks are expensive. Man. Yeah, man. Y'all may be getting Rajon Rondo, by the way. So I don't know what y'all let the guy go. Now y'all trying to get all these plays that you had that you lost from last season when you won the championship. Because you probably realized, hey, we needed them. You remember how good and important Rajon Rondo was to the Lakers when they won that championship. Same was Dwight Howard. No, that's part of the reason why they won. They had a lot of bigs in the post, and they was able to dominate the post.
Right.
And that's something you talked about, Hoop. Remember, you said, hey, they lost their interior defense. When remember when everybody was boasting about how good they got with the upgrades.
Yep, I've been told. Listen, man, I be trying to tell y'all.
Burn big?
A little bit.
Yo, you seen Kanye West, right?
What happened?
You seen Kanye West, right?
Oh yeah. No, it came
like
out
a
good.
damn fool, huh?
Yeah, man, Kanye wilding out, son. Good.
All three of them look like a damn fool, right?
Hell yeah, man.
On stage, you see this nigga Merlin Manson look crazy.
What does Marilyn Manson got to do with Kanye West anyway? That's a bad match.
This nigga had Merlin Manson and the baby up there.
Word.
And them nigga, and this nigga Kanye going crazy. Like,
Hell
I'm
yeah.
like looking like, what the fuck is going on? Like, and this nigga hiding his face. He set himself on fire. I'm like, what?
You doing anything just to catch people's attention, man. That boy need a hug right now.
You said, I'm gonna set myself on fire.
Right, man. Well,
No, I ain't gonna lie. Fabio got a fire feature with him. Like, I don't
Right.
like Fabio. I thought Fabio trash to me. That's the best I ever heard that nigga rap.
Damn.
You gotta listen to his shit. Like, type in Kanye West, off the grid.
All right.
Fabio went off on his verse.
Oh yeah. But
And I was watching some nigga review the album, and I guess he a Playboy Cardi fan. To me, Playboy Cardi is trash. I don't know what the fuck he.
I don't like Cardi at all.
That nigga, he right.
Word.
And this nigga's like, yo, Cardi, man, he top 5 and he go hard. I'm like, what?
Word, son. But yo, you said the NBA season gonna be whack this upcoming day. Well, what's the main reason why you think it's gonna be weak?
Super team.
Yeah, I mean, that's gonna be a bit of a bore because you know when everybody healthy, it's gonna be like, why I'm even watching this for? Like,
yep.
If the Lakers or Nets win, how would you go about summing that? Like, if they win the championship, well, are you gonna be like giving them their props, or how you gonna look at that, man? How are we gonna rate that?
Like nothing happened.
Like nothing happened. What about you, Tay? How would you feel if your Lakers won the championship this upcoming season?
All right,
Tay, you there?
man.
Huh? Tay, you there? Yo, I heard you for a quick second, Tay. I don't know, man. Something must be wrong with your Wi-Fi or something. Hold on. Tay, what up?
Tomorrow's a fight, man.
Oh yeah, tomorrow's the fight.
Wait, hold
Who
on,
you got winning?
Probably, I don't know.
What's going on?
Shape up my probably win, but it's like 50-50.
Wow. What's up, G Money?
What's shaking?
Wow.
I saw two of my profile, my two names on there. I was like, what's the second one?
Wow. You know, G Money, out of those 5 guys I mentioned early, who you think gonna be most likely asking for a trade or be out the door? Carl Anthony Towns, Zion Williamson, Dame Dollar, Ben Simmons, Bradley Beal.
If I had to choose who's going to be asking for a trade, it's between Cat and Zion, in my opinion. I
Carl
think
Anthony Towns.
Either Cat or Zion. Dame deep down wants to stay in Portland. Beal wants to stay in Washington. And who's the other guy?
Like I said, Bradley Beal.
Ben Simmons and Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons. I don't think he's going to care at this point. Ben Simmons, I don't think he's going to care at this point. So the two guys who are more willing to actually be traded is Cat and Zion. Because you have to understand that both of them losing franchises. Like, look at the Timberwolves. The Wolves are only, ever since 2004, the Wolves have only made the playoffs one time. They literally had to beat the Nuggets in a semi-play-in games the last day of the season, okay, in 2018 to barely make the playoffs. And the Pelicans have been terrible for the past few years now. They ever since they've been the New Orleans Pelicans from 2014 on. They only won one playoff series. and that's when they swept away the Blazers. So I think Zion is gonna want to be traded, and I think Cat too.
I don't know, man. I think the Pelicans got good potential, though, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they got good players though.
They do. It's just that the chemistry. I have a feeling that it depends. I have a weird feeling that they might make the playoffs. I have a weird feeling.
Yeah, they might. Yeah, they might.
They might get in. I think a team like the Blazers may drop out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. If the Blazers drop out of that, wow.
Yeah.
That's gonna be devastating to Dame because if he's loyal to that franchise and they don't even make the playoffs,
it'll be bad on the team. It'll be bad on him. It'll be bad on Portland. Yeah, but I have a feeling that they're gonna miss it because I think Memphis will get better. I think Memphis will improve. That is me. I think the Clippers are gonna drop out. I think the Clippers may miss the playoffs because here's why. Am I gonna believe in Paul George to play a full season? I don't know. Like Terrence Mann looks good now, but is he gonna get that much better next year?
No.
Same thing with Reggie Jackson. Like he's good, but he's up and down sometimes. Like
we just don't know. We just don't know what's gonna happen for 2021 and 22 season. We just don't know.
Well, for certain teams you don't know. For other teams you kind of do know.
Yeah.
Also, G-Man, I'm gonna give you your props, man. You had a lot of guys going at you yesterday in the chat. You hold your ground. You stud your ground.
Nice.
I take my hat off to you, man.
Thank you, man. Same thing with you, Prince. They were going after you too, but you stood your ground too, man.
Wait, what happened again? About yesterday, I missed it.
We were having plenty of debates about point guards and better teams and all of that, and I was trying to tell people that Dame wasn't the best point guard. He's a great point guard. Don't worry, Dame's a great point guard, but I'm saying that Dame wasn't the best, and also the better team doesn't always win. Sometimes you can have a better team and lose because of circumstances, or an injury or missed call. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What?
Like if the better team always wins, there's no such thing as an upset. That was the argument I was trying to make, but some people don't get it.
Yeah,
that can go for any sport because we had upsets in every sport. Underdogs have won in every single sport.
Yeah,
when they weren't the favorites, not all the time, but there has been situations where the better player or team has lost.
Exactly. Even look at the playoffs this past season. Were no disrespect to the Hawks. The Hawks were good. Were the Atlanta Hawks really better than the 76ers?
No.
All right. Were the Milwaukee Bucks really better than the Brooklyn Nets, if we're being honest?
No.
That's what I was trying. That's my point. Were the Phoenix Suns, no disrespect to those teams, no disrespect, but were the Phoenix Suns better than a healthy Laker team?
No.
So that's my point. So if the better team always wins, then we shouldn't make excuses for the loser and then say, oh, they would have won if so-and-so were healthy. Like, example, right? If the Bucks were better than the Nets, according to people, then you can't say that the Nets would have won if they were healthy. You can't say that, though.
Yeah.
Wow.
That doesn't make you can't have it both ways. You gotta pick a side.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The better team does not always win. They sometimes win, but not always.
Yeah, sometimes.
If Ben Simmons do go to the Minnesota Timberwolves, assuming that you could keep Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, what do you think of the Timberwolves then?
Sure,
you think they could sneak in the playoffs?
They might have traded D'Angelo Russell. I don't know. They might have traded D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, they might have traded him.
Okay. Do I think the Wolves will make the playoffs? I don't know. The West is a little tough. I do think they'll be a better team. I think they can make the play-in maybe, but I don't know about the playoffs. I don't know because you still got the Clippers, the Blazers, the Grizzlies, the Pelicans. You still got other teams out there. So I don't know if the Wolves would make the playoffs, but if they somehow got Ben Simmons, their defense will be better. I'll give them that. Their ball movement will be a little bit better because he's a very good passer. but I don't think they'll make the playoffs, but they might make the play-in tournament.
That's true. You know, the funny thing about it is Clippers may take the step back just because Kawhi ain't there.
Right.
You know, well, don't get me wrong. Paul George is still capable of leading a team to a playoff.
Exactly, he is. It's just his injury history too. Don't forget.
Yeah, but he would have to play a good symmetrical amount of that regular season. If he misses too many games, it's a wrap.
Right. He has to play an MVP type season. He can't. He has to. He has to look like the Paul George we saw in the playoffs. This year, Paul George was balling in the postseason.
Yeah, he was balling this. Yeah, he was balling this year.
He redeemed himself. He balled out of his mind. If he can take it up a notch next season, then he might. Yeah. If he can stay healthy and he can take it up a notch, a little like the Indiana version of Paul George, even the OKC version in 2019, then the Clippers can make the playoffs. But I have a weird feeling he's going to get hurt at the wrong time. I have a weird feeling he's going to get hurt. I see his history sometimes. Right? And if he gets hurt, the Clippers are screwed.
Yeah, the Clippers are done. That's what I'm just saying. If he gets hurt, most likely he will. I don't see him playing the whole season. Somebody's going to have to replace the Clippers.
That's my point. I get a line Eric Bledsoe. Really,
Eric Bledsoe. He's just inconsistent.
That's what I was trying to get people like Hoop to understand. Like people are overhyping Bledsoe. He's mediocre at best. All right, he's mediocre at best. Terrence Mann is good, but he's not gonna be an all-star right away. Maybe later in his career, but not now. Reggie Jackson's decent, but is Reggie Jackson to be? If you're no disrespect to Reggie Jackson, if that's the guy you're gonna lie to carry your team to the playoffs, your team's gonna suck. So I'm saying is that Paul George not only has to be healthy, he has to be an MVP candidate. That's what he has to look like. If they have any shot making the playoffs, because the West is going to get stronger.
Yeah, man.
Oh, no question.
Reggie Jackson, he's just a role player.
Exactly. He's a good player, but he's a role player, like you said.
Yeah, he's a good player. He's just a role player.
Yeah, I think Hoop is banking on the fact that he thinks Terrence Mann is going to be an all-star.
I don't know. Maybe in the future, but not next season. In the future, yes, not next season.
Yeah, in the future, yes, but not next season.
But what about this? De'Aaron Fox. One of his teammates said that they think he's going to be an all-star this coming season.
Very possible.
No, he possibly,
very possible. He's athletic. He can pass. He can hit the. He needs to be. He's an okay shooter. De'Aaron Fox needs to. He's a very good player, and he's an athletic freak. My problem with De'Aaron Fox is he can be a little bit streaky from the perimeter, but other than that, De'Aaron Fox is a very good player, and he could be an all-star. He very well can. It's going to be tough though, because the West of the
it's like De'Aaron Fox. He might request a trade though. He might
though. You never know. The Kings have been what? The Kings have been a dumpster fire since 2006.
They've missed the playoffs.
Years. The Kings have missed the playoffs 15 years in a row. Think about that.
Oh, that's bad.
15. The last time they made the playoffs, I was 8 years old, man. 8.
Wow. Red Pill says THT is a future all-star.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know. I mean, he's a decent player, but I don't know about him being a future all-star. I don't know about that.
He could very well be a flash in the pan. He could have just like one good season. You may not hear about him no more again.
Probably kind of like a center player, like a Michael Carter Williams. He played well in his rookie year, but he like disappeared. Then there's other guys like Earl Clark.
Michael Carter Williams had that potential. They said, he was going to be a great guard, 6'6", you know, all of that other stuff.
Yeah, he disappeared. He turned to a bust.
He was kind of a bust. Yeah, and then Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins isn't a bust, but you could kind of say he was in Minnesota a little bit. I don't think he's a bust, but he's just streaky. That's the thing.
Yeah.
He's streaky.
But he's a bust by what we thought he was going to be. Because he does end up becoming now just like a role player that has potential of being an all-star.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
I don't know if the Warriors going to even keep him.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the New York Knicks. They're gonna make the playoffs again.
Oh, we're making the playoffs. Oh yeah, no doubt.
Oh yeah, we're
making the playoffs. Y'all might face the Hawks again in the first round.
Who knows? We might. Who knows?
You know, but the thing that I'm worried about with the Knicks is I don't want us to become that middle in the road team. You know, that team that hits the gray area that doesn't improve. You know what I mean, G Money? Like good enough to make the playoffs, but not good enough to win nothing.
True. We'll need some improvement. I'm not saying we gotta go to the finals. I'm not saying that, but we want some improvement. We don't want to go from a 4th seed into fighting for a playoff spot. Wow. And here's my other problem: injuries. Remember, Kemba Walker is injury prone. Fournier is injury prone. Rose is injury prone. Look, I think the Knicks will be a playoff team, but looking at the Eastern Conference, I think we drop a little bit. Yeah. I look at the East. I like teams are going to get stronger, and
Miami and the Bulls, bro.
Miami, Chicago, Philadelphia, Brooklyn, Atlanta, Milwaukee. They're still stronger.
Miami.
Yeah, I said Miami. I do think New York will make the playoffs, but I'm saying is that am I going to trust this team to stay healthy?
No.
Other than Julius Randle and RJ Barrett, who's going to consistently stay healthy? That's my question here.
Yeah, you just got to see because Kemba Walker is injury prone.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Word.
And listen, Red Pill. Listen. I like Mitchell Robinson. We were not going to beat the Hawks. No way. We got blown out in the series. Like, look, I know Mitchell Robinson's a good defender, but here's what people need to understand is too. You do understand that the game was close. The Hawks could have fouled him, and he's not a good free throw shooter. Yeah. I do think we would have taken them to 6 games, but I don't think we win that series because we didn't have the talent. We didn't have the firepower to beat Atlanta. Here's the thing. Julius Randle and RJ Barrett were struggling in that series, and so was Alec Burks. That's why we got smacked around that series.
Word.
Yeah.
Word.
That's what I'm saying.
Go ahead, Ted.
Yeah, I'm on like Julius Randle. He's good, but all the Julius Randle had to like a playoff experience, like for first people like been in the finals, they get like have some playoff experience, but like not really like playoff experience because you never know because they might not do good in the playoffs or do good.
That's what I'm saying, and also don't forget too, the Hawks weren't healthy either. They didn't have Cam Reddish.
Yeah,
they didn't have Cam Reddish. So let's not push the narrative.
That's the thing with teams. They're never going to be fully healthy. There's always going to be a guy injured or so. So we're going to keep using the injury excuse for every time a team loses or wins.
Mm-hmm. And also, I don't give Steph Curry a pass. I think, yes, he should have made the playoffs. Yes, I admit he should have made it. I'm just not going to go overly crazy on him because his legacy is already proven. That's just me personally. Damian Lillard is different. Y'all call Dame the best point guard in the NBA. So if he's the best point guard in the NBA, he should go far. That's what I'm saying.
Damon Lillard, he's like 0-10. Get Stephen Curry in the playoffs.
Exactly. And in 2019, he was up 17, 18, 17 against 2, 3, and 4, and Clay shot 38%.
Court?
Yeah, choked.
And people keep telling me, Curry had a better team. But look at the facts. In 3 out of 4 games, Dame's supporting cast outscored Curry's supporting cast in 3 out of 4 games in 2019. Just facts. So how did Curry had a better team? While he had a shitty bench in 2019. Come on. Look at his bench in 2019. Andrew Bogut, Alfonso McKinney, Jonas Jerebko. Come on, man. Like, seriously, Jordan Bell. What are we doing now? Like, Damian Lillard had Seth Curry that can shoot. Ronnie Hood was a good player. And it's Cannon that was good, that can give you double-doubles. Yeah. Myers Leonard that can shoot. That was a good stretch big. It's not like Dame had scrubs. He had a good team. But I don't want to get into that. But Red Pill says that Miami's defense is going to be scary. What do you think about that?
I don't know about Lowry being a great defensive player. I think he's okay on defense.
He's okay on defense. On
Tucker and Jimmy Butler, there's some dogs on the defenders. Yeah, PJ Tucker and Jimmy Butler are great defenders. Bam Bam Bayo is a good defender too.
I think Lowry's
they might have a chance to get Brooklyn or Milwaukee problems in the playoffs.
I agree with that. They're pushing the 6 games because
There were 7.
7. The only thing they need to work on is their bench. If they can get a better bench, Miami can really be dangerous.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm glad you bought that. Who could push the Lakers or the Heat to 7 games? One team.
You meant Lakers and Nets. That's what you meant to say.
Lakers and Nets. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Who can push in the 7 games? For the West,
I'm saying in the West. I'll probably say Phoenix. In the East, I'll probably say is it Miami? Yeah, it's gonna be Miami.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't think Miami could push the Nets to 7 games, bro.
You don't think so?
No.
Why you say that?
I think if anybody could do it, I think it'd be a team like Milwaukee that have a devastating score like Milwaukee. They would have to have a superstar that could get his own shot off at almost any time, that could dominate a game, that could go for like 50.
Right.
No, I don't see a lot of guys on that Miami Heat team that could do that at will. Right. I need a guy that could do that at will, even if it's just one superstar.
Right. I get you made some good points. In the West, obviously, it's Phoenix. At this point, Phoenix is the best team that could challenge the Lakers. Because remember, they have finals experience now. Denver, I don't know if Jamal Murray is going to be healthy. I don't know if he's going to be healthy. I don't see it. And Golden State, they just don't have enough depth. And Utah, come on, they're choke artists in the playoffs. Yeah, they're choke artists. I'm gonna say the Jazz. They would got swept by the Lakers in the second round. I can't say swept. I don't know about swept. They'll probably get like a game or two. Mm-hmm. I agree with that. I would have picked the Lakers fully healthy over the Jazz. I can't believe I overhyped Utah. Like when LA lost in the first round, everything was set up for the Jazz to go to the finals. Remember, Chris Paul had the virus. They missed the first 2 games in the conference final. Kawhi Leonard didn't come back because he tore the last few games because he tore his ACL. Everything was set up for the Jazz to go to the finals, and somehow they lost.
They choke artists.
The chokers, like I said, and in the East, I think it's obviously Milwaukee. Milwaukee's clearly the best team in the East that can challenge Brooklyn by far, in my opinion, because they have the length, they have the size, and they're going to be hungry to repeat. So that's what I'm saying. Miami has talent, but they don't have a bench. That's the reason why I don't know. I think the Heat can push the Nets to 6, but I don't see 7 because they don't have a bench. The Bucks at least have a bench, though.
Yeah, look at a bench.
Oh yeah,
it's like Milwaukee. They got bench that can actually shoot.
Mm-hmm. Bobby Portis, Pat Connaughton, Brian. Forbes is guy. He's on the Spurs. They got Grayson Allen now who can shoot the ball and defend.
Yeah, he can shoot the ball. It's like Brian Forrest. He makes a shot, but he be shooting too far.
Who?
Huh?
Who are you talking about?
I'm talking about Brian Forbes.
Brian Forbes, yeah, but he's gone. He's on the Spurs again. He's gone. He's in San Antonio now. So I'm saying this: Milwaukee still has a pretty good bench, and Milwaukee has the length and the size to give Brooklyn some problems. I'm not saying they will beat them, but I'm saying they can challenge them. They can push them to 7.
Right. We should all know this by now. Rajon Rondo is a journeyman in the NBA. He goes from team to team.
Yep.
But he may be going back to the Lakers. What you think he provides the Lakers? Because I think the Lakers still need some 3-point shooting. They weren't one of the best 3-point shooting teams last season. I think they need to add some depth on the 3-point shooting thing.
Yeah, man. They should have gotten JJ Reddick. If you're the Lakers, I would have gone for JJ Reddick. Yes,
he's still available, by the way. Nobody wants him. I don't know.
Look, Rondo can help with the Lakers playmaking and defense, but you need 3-point shooting, like you said, Pete. LeBron was streaky from 3. AD was streaky from 3. Matthews struggled from 3. Kuzma struggled from 3. Schroeder struggled from 3. THT was inconsistent from 3. It's like they didn't have shooting at all. That's why they got waxed in the first round. So if you get like a JJ Reddick, I know he may be old, but he can shoot the rock. If you got JJ Reddick, it will help with the shooting immensely.
He'll have wide open threes.
Right, and he's gonna hit them. So yeah.
Yeah. So he should definitely be a guy that a lot of teams pick up. You should always be willing to take a spot up 3-point shooter if you got good players already around you on your team, especially you have a superstar already, because he can always break down the defense, track double teams or triple teams in some cases, and that's going to leave you wide open.
Yeah.
And Lakers, they got 3 guys that could do that.
Yeah, 3 of them. But how here's what I think. The more I thought about this, I don't see the Lakers getting a top seed in the West because you have to consider this. They may low manage LeBron, AD, and Westbrook so they can be fresh come playoff time. And again, it's going to take this team some time for them to gel. That's what I'm saying. So it's going to take some time for them to gel. So I say
we might get the number 1 seed. That's if
you might if you can stay healthy.
Yeah, we might. I mean, I'm gonna say I think my Lakers would be the 2 seed.
Yeah, who's getting the 1 seed?
Huh?
Who do you think if the Lakers are number 2? Who's getting 1?
Probably Phoenix.
Yeah, don't sleep on the Suns. I'm not saying the Suns will make the finals this year. I'm not saying that, but they still have a pretty good team. They still got JaVale McGee. They got JaVale McGee who will help with their rim protection. What killed Phoenix last year was rim protection and rebounding. And Chris Paul, he is getting a little bit older, but he still wants that championship. He said he's addicted to the NBA Finals, CP3. So who knows? Maybe this could be a redemption year for Phoenix. Who knows? Devin Booker is good. I think Booker's going to play well next season. I think Aiden's going to be better. I think at best they'll make the Western Conference Final. I think they lose to LA in like 6 or 7 games, but do not be shocked if they go back to the finals. Don't be shocked.
Yeah. I'm actually agreeing with you, G-Man. I don't see no way the Lakers become number 1 seed. I can't even really see them coming number 2 because the simple fact that AD is going to get hurt. He's been hurt every single season. So what's going to be so different about this season? And Russell Westbrook was coming off an injury this past season as well. Right. LeBron's been injured the last 2 out of 3 seasons. So they're going to low manage like crazy. They're going to dose some games away.
Right. And the team that might get to 2, the Lakers drop to 3, might be the Jazz. Because Utah, even though they struggle in the playoffs, they are a great regular season team. So who knows? Maybe the Jazz might get number 2. If the Nuggets were fully healthy, I would have put them in that position. But without Jamal Murray, I don't know. Even though there will be a top 4 seed in the West, I don't see them getting number 2. I don't think they're better than the Lakers without Murray. I don't think so. So that's what I'm saying. So if I had to make my Western Conference prediction, this is tough. I'm going to say this is tough for me. The more I thought long and hard about this, I have a weird-ass feeling the Suns get the best record in the West. I just think they're going to have vengeance. I think they're going to come out with fire next year. I think the Lakers get number 2. I think the Jazz may get number 3. I got the Nuggets at number 4. I got the I'm going to say 5 or 6 is a tie between the Mavs and the Warriors. Number 7, I got the Grizzlies. And number 8, I got the Pelicans.
The Mavs might get the 5th seed.
They might. That's why I say it's a tie between them and the Warriors.
I'm not to be honest. I'm not gonna see my feelings. I'm not gonna sleep on feelings. All these things gonna be the number 1 seed.
I have a feeling they will. If not them, the Jazz, one of them.
I don't know about the Jazz. They should be like the 4th seed.
Then who's
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I'm saying if the Nuggets was healthy, they could have been the top 2 seed in the West.
No, I agree with that. But
like in 2019.
I agree with that, but here's what I'm trying to say. Am I going to trust this team to stay healthy the whole season? No. That's why I'm questioning they're going to be the top seed. I think they'll be a top 4 seed, probably top 3, but is this team going to stay healthy? Because like you said, Prince, they may low manage certain players, and like you said, LeBron's been banged up 2 out of 3 years. AD's injury prone, Westbrook's injury prone. Like we have to consider all this stuff. So
what's up, Red Pill?
They might load manage.
Hey yo, what's good, man?
What's up?
Yeah, they might load manage with CP3 and Booker.
They're not gonna. They might do that. Well, Chris Paul, they might do it more. Booker, since he's young, they won't low manage him much until like late in the season.
Definitely.
Because Booker's young, man. So
Red Pill, you want Rondo on your Lakers?
Oh man, I'm a bit 50-50 on it, but I mean, shit, like the more help, the better. So I mean, like I don't know, man. You might as well just get a veteran and stuff, like to help us in the playoffs and stuff, specifically. But I mean, like Rondo is not gonna play that much, like in the season.
So yeah.
Like, but the playoffs, he's like, the playoff Rondo is a whole different scenario and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, but that's what I like about him stuff. The promise, we don't need Kevin Love. Like we don't need like Kevin Love anymore. I think he's gonna get his money and just stick with Cleveland. I mean, the guy's getting paid like freaking $30 million.
Kevin Love has to get out of Cleveland, man.
He's gonna get buyout. I almost know he's gonna get bought out.
Oh really?
I think he's gone. I can tell the sign. He may say, "Oh, I don't want to buy out," but don't be surprised if he changes his mind. Players can change their minds.
He would be a good fit on Brooklyn, though, man. Like that floor spacing, that 5-out offense, like with freaking Blake Griffin, man, and freaking KD Harden and fucking Kyrie, man. Like that's gonna look scary right there, man. That 5-out offense.
Love at the 5 because they're starting 5, right? Let's say they get Kevin Love. Let's look at the 5. No. Let's look at the starting 5. You have Harden at the 1, Kyrie at the 2. You will probably have KD at the 3. Never mind. You will have you have Joe Harris at the 3. Excuse me. You will have KD at the 4, and you probably have Love at the 5.
Let me say.
Yo, that floor spacing right there, man.
That team will be dangerous from the 3-point line even more.
Yo,
Kevin Love can help with rebounding too. Don't forget.
Yo, his freaking just outlet passing is so underrated too. His freaking just outlet passing and stuff
Yep.
I mean,
he got to stay healthy though. He got to be on the court.
but the problem is he's not. I mean, the guy's not healthy on a consistent basis.
Right.
He's hella injury prone, man. That guy is like. I mean, that guy's like a fossil, like Marcus Gasol, Shit, I mean, shit. I heard the Knicks need Marcus Gasol, man. I mean, they need an extra center, So
I would not mind Marcus Gasol.
You're not sleeping in my room.
Look at Red Pill. You always want to dump spare parts to my Knicks, huh?
Y'all wanted Schroeder for $100 million. I mean, like apparently, you guys got out Schroeder. I mean, freaking Tibbs got out Schroeder. Yeah, go ahead, G-Man. Go ahead.
Yo, Tay, are you talking with somebody?
Yeah.
Can you mute yourself? All right, can you mute yourself, please?
Sorry, no worries.
Thank you. So here's what I think: if somehow Kevin Love went to Brooklyn, that team will be dangerous because you have KD, who's a good passer, Kyrie can pass sometimes, James Harden, who's a great passer, and Kevin Love can pass when he wants to. So you have 4 good to 4 good / great passes on your team. So your offense will be more deadly, and your rebounding would help with Love. Yeah.
Oh man, the funny thing is, oh my God, the Nets could go. I mean, the Nets could go big also with like with the Blake Griffin at the 4 and you're just Kevin like Kevin at the 5, man. It's the interchangeable and stuff, like the floor spacing, the rebounding when shit, brother.
Yeah, man. Damn, and Blake can still fly, and he's a much better shooter now compared to early in his career.
Man, if freaking Kevin Love, just goes to the Nets, which is highly likely in my opinion. The Nets are probably gonna freaking breeze through the East. I'm not even gonna lie, man. The Nets are probably gonna breeze through the East. Coming from a Lakers fan, the Nets are probably gonna breeze through the East. I mean, it's they're gonna beat the Knicks, they're gonna beat the Heat.
I agree with that.
I mean, shit, I don't like Brooklyn at all. The problem is I have to think, just realistic. I mean, the floor spacing on the floor is insane.
And finals experience. They have a lot of experience. Remember, Kevin Love won a championship. KD won a title. Kyrie won a title. Harden's been to the finals. So Blake Griffin has been deep in the playoffs. So they have a lot of experience. Don't forget.
They got James Johnson too, and Patty Mills also off the bench too. Freaking people forgot about those guys too, man.
Johnson,
they're pretty underrated.
Hit a 3, yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty underrated. Like they're freaking James Johnson guy, the freaking Taekwondo black belt man. Like that guy's gonna be their like enforcer on the team. The guy's gonna be their like enforcer.
Yeah, man.
Damn, bro.
That team. I mean, look, are they unbeatable? No team's unbeatable, but they'll be a tough team to knock out 4 times if somehow they got K Love. All the Nets need is rim protection, because remember what killed them against Milwaukee was rim protection and rebounding. If they can stay healthy and try to get a rebounder like a K Love, then that team will be more dangerous, though. Because let's again, I look, Milwaukee earned their title, but let's be honest. If Kevin Durant's toenail wasn't on the line when he shot that ball, the Nets would have won that game.
Definitely.
We all could agree they probably would have beat the Hawks, and then you would have played the Suns in the NBA Finals. That series, it depends on Kyrie. If he ain't healthy, the Suns have a shot. If Brooklyn is fully healthy, then I think Phoenix will be done.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like, freaking, like freaking James Harden was like the floor general, man. Like, that dude's passing is very, man, it's scary, man. That freaking, just alley oops and stuff. I remember like the back on the Houston day, like that freaking dude was throwing freaking lobs, to freaking
he can pass, push the pace, he can penetrate,
yeah.
He can get guys involved, like you said, yeah.
I mean, shit, fucking Ticket TV freaking calls that guy, fucking titties over titles. But I mean, hey, man, like that dude's a beast. Like, freaking James Harden's a top 5 player in the NBA. Like,
I don't know about top 5 right now. If you talk about like years ago, yes, but top 5 in the NBA, I don't know about that. I don't think
he's a top 5 shooting guard. I mean, like,
shooting guard. Oh yeah, by far.
Yeah.
Oh, by far, yes. He's the best shooting guard in the NBA when healthy.
Yeah. But like, I mean, like, oh man, the East is gonna be tough this year. I mean, like, oh man, like for the Knicks and stuff. I know you guys are like the Knicks fans, like just freaking you and Prince and stuff. I mean, like the Bulls. I mean, I don't know about the Bulls, man. I feel like they're too young a bit. I don't know.
True.
Yeah, they're too young.
That's some experience. I mean, DeRozan's been deep in the playoffs, and Caruso's be deep in the playoffs. But I get what you're saying. Vucevic has been to the playoffs, but he hasn't gone far. But LaVine and Lonzo Ball have not made the playoffs yet. Yeah.
No.
I mean, that's going to change this year. They're fully healthy. I think they'll make it this year, but it's going to take this team some time.
Yeah, but just what other freaking teams are in the East too? That are like, I mean, like that are subpar and decent.
Oh, subpar.
I mean, the Pacers could probably just make like a 7th or like just 8th seed, in my opinion. I mean, the Pacers are. I mean, yeah, but the problem is I don't know. What's up with the Pacers, man?
They had no chemistry last year. They were a bad home team last year, and they had injuries. Sabonis was banged up. Brogdon was banged up. Turner was banged up. They didn't listen to their coach. That's why they just had a struggle last year, and that's why they underachieved. They got Rick Carlisle, which is a good move for Indiana. You got Torrey Craig, which is a good move, I guess, for Indiana. So the Pacers, I don't know if they're gonna make the playoffs, but they'll have an opportunity. There's also the Hornets. Don't sleep on the Hornets. I'll be honest with you. If Gordon Hayward and LaMelo Ball were healthy, they would have made the playoffs last year.
We forgot about the Hornets. I literally forgot about the Hornets. I never thought about that like till now. Like just when you brought it up and stuff, I never thought about the Hornets actually, man.
Nice young talent. You got Scary Terry, Gordon Hayward when he's healthy. LaMelo Ball, Rookie of the Year. You got Kelly Oubre, who's athletic and hit the 3. They're going to be a good team next year. I think here's my top 8 in the East. My number 1, I'm saying everyone healthy. My number 1, I got the Nets. My number 2 is the Bucks. My number 3 is the Heat. My number 4 is the Hawks. My number 5 is the Sixers. My number 6 and 7 is a tie between the Knicks and the Bulls. My number 8, I think the Hornets get in. I think the Celtics may drop.
Damn, really with Schroeder?
I think they're going to drop. I'm sorry. Boston doesn't have depth. Is Jaylen Brown going to stay healthy? Jason Tatum is a nice player, but he can be injury prone sometimes. Al Horford is good, but he's old. I just don't think Boston's getting in. I just don't like their bench.
Yeah.
And Udoka, we haven't seen him coach a game of his life yet. So
yeah, definitely.
So I think yeah.
I mean, the sad thing is about Schroeder and stuff, that freaking Scary Terry, like freaking got a bag over him, man. That's pretty sad right there.
It's bad, man.
Schroeder's a clown, though. I mean, like You gotta admit though, Schroeder's a clown. Like, I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, that was silly. Like, dude, you want a contender in LA and you go to an average team in Boston? Like, really? For like less money? Like,
he would fit on the Knicks, in my opinion, though. I feel like, with the scoring and like the defense mentality that he has and stuff, I think he would fit on the Knicks. But the problem is, the Schroeder, the guy has like a freaking his attitude problem. The guy's toxic, and
that's my problem. I don't think it would have fit in New York. I mean, Schroeder's a good player. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think he fit in New York because we're trying to have a better culture now. Because with our new front office, our culture's been better now.
Leon Rose, the OG. Leon Rose
has done a great job. Worldwide L. I mean, we have a good front office. It's just that what we needed was a go-to guy. That's what we needed, though. Yeah, if we had, I'm just being funny. If we had a Kawhi Leonard right now, if he was fully healthy, and let's say the Clippers lost early and he came to New York, I'll be ecstatic if we had Kawhi.
Yeah, I think the Knicks, just would have, at least, just made it to the second round. If you guys had Kawhi, at least, right?
At least.
At least the second round of the conference finals. If you guys had, just Kawhi and stuff. I mean,
I agree.
But regarding Schroeder, man, hey, man, that dude. I don't know, just what that man's freaking thinking and stuff, man. But oh my god, the free agency market really humbled him.
Yeah, really humble. And I want to ask you a question. Do you think Chris Paul will ever get a ring or no? What do you think?
Man. I mean, the guy just signed a contract for 4 years, right? Like $120 million.
4 year, $120 million contract, yeah.
I mean, man, I don't know, man. That's a good question to ask anybody and stuff. But from just how I see and stuff, the West is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the talent's getting just older and stuff, and there's freaking the competition and stuff. I mean, but man, I think. I mean, the ratio right now for me is like a 40 I mean, it's I don't know how to say this, but it's probably a third, 33% that he might get a ring. Shit, I don't know, man. It's tough, man. It's tough.
You got the Lakers. You got the To me, the only true team in the West that can beat the Suns is the Lakers. I don't trust the Jazz because, again, this is the same team that blew a 25-point lead against Terrence Mann. Okay, and come on, and Marcus Morris and Reggie Jackson.
I think it's over for Chris Paul.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. Yeah, but the problem is, I'll give him some, just leeway and stuff, and I'll give him at least a 20 to 30%. If he's very lucky on a good day or something, I don't know. The guy's gotta have a very lucky day where just I guess just
right. I mean, somehow right.
Yeah, I mean, certain teams have to get just hurt and stuff. Just really hurt.
I don't want to use that as an excuse. We can't downgrade Phoenix. Yeah. It's we gotta be objective with Phoenix too. Chris Paul had a shoulder injury. Devin Booker broke his nose. Cam Johnson had an ankle injury. So again, let's not use that narrative.
Yeah.
Yes, they got fortunate, but Phoenix had injuries too. So let's be fair.
Yeah, that's true though. Yeah. I mean, regarding the West and stuff, man, it's just there's a lot of freaking decent teams in the West, the Lakers, the Suns, the Jazz, the Warriors. I mean, oh man,
if they can get healthy, they'll be a tough team.
Warriors, just manage to get Ben Simmons.
That'll be a good. But here's the thing: if you get Ben, how would he and Draymond
you
work?
Can put Ben Simmons at the 5.
Here's what I think: if you get Ben Simmons, you might
can put the Ben Simmons at the 5.
Cause think about it, if you put Ben and Draymond on the same team, then it's gonna be a struggle because you're gonna have lack of shooting. I know you have Steph and Clay, but Clay just gonna come back from injury.
Oh yeah.
Red pill.
Oh, he dropped. Maybe something with Wi-Fi. Sometimes guys be dropping.
Oh, right. So you're saying that CP3 will never get a ring? This is his best chance.
I think last year was his best chance, bro. I think it's over for him.
True, but do you think he could get back to the finals at least?
No, because put it this way: the biggest team standing in his way still could probably be the Lakers. Especially this upcoming season. But I don't see no scenario where they're going to beat the Lakers again.
Okay, but okay. So I don't think. Here's what I look at CP3. CP3 is a great player. He's a top 10 point guard in the NBA. Top 3 point, in my opinion, the second best point guard right now behind Steph Curry. That's just me with Chris Paul. But look, CP3 is one of the best leaders in the regular season, but in the playoffs, he kind of underachieves a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I don't think Chris Paul is going to win a title at this point. Maybe as a head coach, but not as a player. Because here's the thing. If the Suns somehow go back to the finals, you have to play a team like the Nets. I don't see how they would win. Because here's the thing, though. Like, they don't have a great bench. Phoenix had a very good season last year, but what killed them last year was 1, inexperience, 2, lack of rebounding, and 3, the grief. Giannis went freaky on them. So that's what happened. Yeah. And CP3, look, Chris Paul's a great player, but he had a chance, right, to change the narrative that he could change the narrative. Oh, he chokes. If he would have won last season, his legacy would have been cemented. If he would have won last year, his legacy would have been cemented. But the fact that they blew a 2-0 lead, losing 4 wins in a row. I mean, losing 4 games in a row. I'm sorry. I can't defend this. And you can argue.
And he disappeared in some of them games.
He disappeared. Booker disappeared in a few games. Aiden disappeared in a few games. And what killed Phoenix last year, they just didn't double team Giannis. I'm watching this series, right? How do you allow Giannis to drive to the baseline consistently? It's like, look, I know Giannis is hard to stop, but if you want to contain him, you got to be physical with Giannis. And they just didn't have the size to stop the Greek Freak. And Giannis did his thing. And also, Drew Holiday, and Chris Middleton made some big plays too on both sides of the ball into why the Bucks ended up winning the championship. But Chris Paul is going to be Chris Paul's a top 10 point guard of all time. I think he's a top 10 point guard of all time. But
correct.
He is. But if he would have won the title last season, he would have been top 5 for sure. What do you think?
Yeah, that definitely would have been great for his resume because you got to have that on your resume at some point.
At some point. I mean, he's still great. Even if he doesn't win it, he's still a Hall of Famer by far. So,
no question.
Yeah, and look, the Suns should be proud of what happened of their season. Hey, they overachieved, getting into the NBA Finals when neither of us picked them to get there. It's just that what killed Phoenix, it was just a lack of size, lack of rebounding, and I felt they didn't seize the moment. Like example, Game 4, they're up 9 in the fourth quarter. You gotta take care of that game. You choked. Game 5, you're at home. You're up 16 after the first quarter. Giannis is in the bench. You gotta step on the Bucks' throat. You didn't do it. Game 6, you're up 7 in the third quarter. You're tied going to the fourth quarter. Giannis is in the bench again. You didn't get it done. So again, the Suns season, I don't think it was a failure because they did overachieve.
Right.
But it's kind of a disappointment a little bit because you didn't cap it off with a chip, especially when you had a 2-0 lead. And remember, Giannis had a devastating hyperextended knee. When I saw that injury, I thought he was done. You?
I mean, I didn't know he was going to come back. I thought he was going to get injured during the game. I was like, he's just going to be out there to get hurt. And he's going to miss more games.
So wait, you said that you predicted Giannis to get hurt in the finals?
Yeah, I thought Giannis wasn't going to make it when he got injured. I thought, hey, if he comes back, he's still going to get hurt.
Right.
He stuck it out and he played through it.
He played through it and played like a monster. And Giannis Antetokounmpo really changed his narrative because the narrative with Giannis was, his style of play can never win a championship. Well, we got shut up about that because he's the Larry O'B and he's holding that gold ball. And also, look, I'm going to say this, right? The Milwaukee Bucks did earn their championship, but they're the dumbest NBA champions of all time. You get what I'm saying? They're the dumbest NBA champions of all time. They're a good team, but sometimes their style of play is a little bit questionable. And Mike Budenholzer saved his job.
Bro, their style of play is so questionable because when they're doing something that's good and it's effective in the game, they go away from it.
They go away from him. But hey, but if you're Giannis, you gotta thank KD for wearing size 18 shoes. If you're Giannis, you gotta thank CP3 for looking old in the finals at times. And you also gotta thank Trae Young for stepping on the referee. Again, the Bucks earned their championship, but I'm just saying that, to be fair, they did get a bit fortunate.
Yeah. I mean, I got to say they did, yeah. I mean,
yeah,
because I don't think they. I had the Nets beating them. Remember?
Same here.
Until all those injuries took place.
It's not just the injuries, and also, like I said, the KD foot on the line. Because when he hit that shot, I thought that was a 3. I thought, holy hell, that was a 3. Because let's be honest, right? Let's be honest. If Durant shoots a 3 in that moment, Budenholzer's probably fired. Giannis doesn't have a ring. Okay, Middleton might have been traded. The Bucks may have blown up their team. What do you think, man?
Yeah, man, I think it'd have been all hell breaking loose, and that, just imagine what that would have did for KD, because he probably wouldn't have had the all-star help if he could get that done.
Right,
that'd have been pretty impressive.
Right. Because like I said, Kevin Durant was having a monster playoff run. If that was a 3. There's many legacies that change in that game. If you look at the legacies, right? If Durant shoots a 3 in that moment, if that's a 3, they would have beat the Hawks. They would have beat the Bucks. They definitely would have beat the Hawks in the conference final. Let's be honest. And then against the Suns may have had a shot because Kyrie would still been banged up and Harden was still hurt.
Yeah.
So
I think Harden would play though if it was the finals.
I mean, he would have played, but I'm saying that he wasn't 100%. That's what I'm trying to say.
No question.
Because remember, he had the hamstring problem. So I'm just saying a hypothetical. If Durant's foot was behind the line and he shoots and he hits the 3, you can argue that not only would the Nets have made the finals, you can argue either team would have won. You can argue if Durant would have had 3 rings right now, he would have been the best player. Or you can argue that, hell, Chris Paul may have had a ring right now because, the Nets weren't fully healthy. So again, that one toenail on the line changed a lot of legacies for Milwaukee, for Brooklyn, and for Phoenix.
Oh, yeah. And before we head up out of here, we're going to do a little quick breakdown from the topic of the actual live stream. So since they got you here, I say the names. You can say stay or gone. Dame Dollar.
Stay. I think he's going to stay.
Karl Anthony Towns.
Ooh. That's tough. I'm going to say, if I had to choose, I have a feeling he might be gone. I'm going to say gone.
Okay. Andrew Wiggins.
Wiggins. I'm going to say stay. I think he might stay.
Okay. And Zion Williamson.
He's going to stay. He's going to stay.
All right. And last but not least, Bradley Beal.
He's going to stay. Bradley Beal loves Washington. I mean, Bradley Beal. Look, Bradley Beal's a good player. He can shoot. He can penetrate. He's athletic. But my problem with Bradley Beal, one, injuries sometimes. And also, he's more of a number 2. He's not a number 1 option. So I just think he loves it in DC. So I think he's going to stay. Bradley Beal, a team like the Jazz would use Bradley Beal.
Oh, no question. Oh, yeah. All right. So that's your thoughts on those guys, whether they stay or go. Hold on. Let me put this in here. So, yeah, we're about to be out, man. Well, shout out Hoop Facts came in here earlier. Kid Trunks, Red Pill, yourself, G Money. As always, we broke the game down and just share our thoughts on the upcoming season. It's not too long. It's not too far from here. It's only a month and a half. And once September kicks in. So it's just around the corner, man. But nevertheless, man, we out of here. Salute everybody and have a nice day.
You too. Salute and have a good night.
All right, brother. All right, man. As you can see, I'm signing out from the Blue Room. Friend Sports is out. Time to go and eat. Peace.